Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Gilded Tarot Royale by Churro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. Website at the bottom is llewellyn.com, and there's a couple other social media links. Feel free to check out whatever you're interested, of course. Just freeze frame and do what you got to do. All right, so that's the book. The Oracle cards are Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. There's some websites on the back here. Feel free to freeze frame and check those out if you want to. There's Colette's website on the back of the book here. Her picture's there. It's at the end of that paragraph where her picture's next to it. And then there's a couple other websites at the bottom. And there's some stuff about the illustrator, Jenna. Here, I'll just freeze frame and check out whatever you're interested in if you want to. Okay, now we got through all of that. What do we have for Cancer? Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. You have 3 cards that came up for Pisces, which are very powerful cards. Which is not bad, but like the Lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Swords came up. I think the Three of Swords came up for Pisces anyway. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, or you have somebody who has like Pisces type things where they're very emotional, very dreamy, you might want to check out that one too. I'm getting hiccups here. So I don't know if this is going to be good or bad, because you got an outcome that might be more to your pleasing. Is this person currently around you, or are they not? Is somebody trying to return? Is somebody trying to return? Let's just get clarified before we go too far with this. 9 of Cups reversed. And the Justice half in, half out. So, somebody who is maybe a little bit... they're a good talker. Queen of Swords is definitely an intelligent person. Somebody who knows how to talk to get what they want. But there's also something about this where this person coming towards you, at one point you got along with them great. At one point, you and this person got along really well. Really, really, really well. They may have even looked out for you at one point. But, and I don't know if there's anything bad at this point, because I feel like this person isn't really around you that strongly at the moment, but I feel like they might come towards you. At one point, you got along really, really well with them, though. Really, really well. This is somebody that you still care about, is what I'm getting. But you're also disconnected from them. You got the Lover's card, but you got the 9 of Pentacles. There's some distance between you and this person, but you do definitely still care about them. You might be just acknowledging that there's some type of bond between the two of you. This doesn't have to be romantic. It could be, because we got the Lover's card, the Two of Cups. It could be, doesn't have to be. This could be somebody that you used to be really close with, and maybe things just, they went their own ways. I don't know. I'm wondering if it went sour. Like, why did things go their own way? 10 of Cups and the Star card reversed. I don't feel like anything went bad. I just feel like you went in 2 different directions. I don't feel like anything went bad. Now, this person soon will be coming back and connecting with you again. I don't feel like this is going to upset you. I don't feel like this is going to be a bad thing. When you see them, I don't think you're going to be upset to see them. I don't think it's going to create any type of negativity for you. I feel like you have certain boundaries, you have certain rules, and those boundaries and rules are adhered to. I don't feel like that's going to be a problem at all. But you are happy to see them. I don't feel like this is going to be bad. Okay. I mean, not... Okay, there's... Because it's what we're going towards is what I'm... Okay, so why does this Three of Swords show up? Like, why is it showing up? I'm trying to be chill about it. There might be a rob Peter, pay Paul type thing going on here with this person. I feel like you're going to find out that this person, and maybe you can see this, where they've made some questionable decisions in the past. But it's kind of like, you know, if you knew somebody when they were a kid and they were known for screwing things up, but it was like, well, they were a kid, it wasn't that bad. But now as an adult, they're still kind of doing it, but it's more like, it's more of a problem now. Like, they did it when they were a kid, and it was kind of like, all right, well, they're a kid, I guess they're learning. But now it's like, oh, I guess they didn't learn because they're still making problems. It's just these problems are more serious now. It feels like the problems are more serious. And I feel like you're looking back and you're like, yeah, well, I mean, they used to be a bit rough around the edges, but I was thinking they were going to improve with time. Clearly they didn't. I feel like when I get these two cards together, especially with the Spiral Dancer, it's kind of like, yeah, I can see where that didn't improve. And I feel like I'm very disappointed and kind of sad about it. Like, you know, I thought they were going to get better. I was hoping with age they would get better. And they haven't really improved. They haven't. You're not happy about it, but I also feel like you're trying to be quiet about it for some reason. Kind of like, maybe mostly because like I don't want to get involved in that. I don't want to step into that. I don't want to like be a part of that mess, but I'm seeing that that's a mess. I feel like that's might be why you're kind of holding back your opinion. Kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to get involved in that. I don't feel like that's good for me, and I don't feel like I could fix anything or help anything anyway. So I don't see me improving anything. At least not to, no. I keep feeling like, no, it's almost like too expensive. Like, this is too expensive. I can't get involved in that. Whoever this person is, this isn't bad, but I feel like the energy here is kind of like honor your gut feeling. Your gut feeling is to kind of like hold back and stay out of situations, because I feel like they're going to try to kind of pull you in. And it's almost like you're feeling a little bit guilty that you're not getting pulled into this. Kind of like, I've helped this person before. We used to get along really well. I still do care about them. But I really don't want to get involved in, like, their life is a mess. And I don't see that being a good thing, like, not only for you, but it's like, if I get involved in this, there's people in my life it's going to start affecting too, because it's going to affect me. It's going to take some of my time. It's going to take my time away from other people who deserve my time. I don't want that to happen. I feel like this is kind of like a vote of confidence. Like, you don't want this in your life. It's not bad to not be a part of it. Just hold back and just don't react. Just, you know, make it difficult for them to connect with you. Not like in a negative way, but just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, I got a lot going on. I'll let you know when I can. And then just not really respond, or just kind of like keep them at a distance. Try to keep them at a distance as much as possible. I feel like if you do the distance thing, where is that going to go for Cancer? Judgment, half in, half out, and then the Nine of Swords, half in, half out. At some point, you're going to have to address it for what it is. I'm getting like, now is not a good time. I feel like if you hold this person back for a while, at least 3 or 4 months, and then later you kind of address it, like, you know, I can't be involved in that, I feel like they'll be like, well, I kind of feel, I had a feeling like that's why you were keeping me at arm's length. So they'll know, and they'll kind of see it coming, and they'll kind of back down fairly easily. If you address it right off the bat, I feel like it could be more of a confrontation that you don't want. So like at least 3 to 4 months, if you hold it back, hold it back, hold it back, I feel like at some point you will still have to address it. But by giving this person time, because I feel like it's going to be kind of obvious that you're not wanting to get involved in that, and then, you know, after 3 or 4 months, or even longer if it's what you feel is best, you'll kind of have to address it and be like, you know what, the way your life goes and the way my life goes, this isn't going to match. I feel like we just kind of have to go our own ways. Not in a negative way, but just kind of like, I can't be involved with that. And I feel like they're going to be like, yeah, I kind of felt like that's why you were holding back. And I feel like it'll be more peaceful. I feel like it'll be more easy to just kind of let it kind of go its own way. If you get involved in this, I don't think you're going to, but if you get involved in this situation, where does that go for Cancer? Nah. 3 of Wands reversed, and the Emperor half in, half out. The Emperor can be very controversial at times. When it's half in, half out, that's kind of like an energy where the Emperor is trying to help, but sometimes self-serving, and it kind of goes good and bad. The 3 of Wands reversed is telling me nothing changes. It feels like, I feel like I'm just like a part of this mess. I feel like somebody's telling me half truths. Somebody's just trying to use me to their benefit is what I feel like is going on here. That's what I really feel like. If you get involved in this, I feel like somebody's going to try to use you to their benefit, and I don't think that's something you really want, obviously. So the peaceful way to get out of this is just kind of hold them back. Hopefully, some of them might just disappear on their own. You might be very fortunate, and they just might get the hint, go away. After 3 to 4 months, though, if they haven't, it might be kind of like, all right, listen, listen, this isn't going to work for me. I can't do this. I can't be involved in your problems. I'm sorry. And then just kind of let that go where it's going to go. Because I feel like I feel like it's more likely that they'll peacefully go their own way. Whoever this person is, I feel like they do say half-truths. And you've seen them do this with other people. They will do this with you too. Maybe you're looking back and you're like, yeah, I know they've done it to me too in the past. So, unless that's just something you need to remember so that you're more at peace with keeping them at bay and letting them go. Because if they can't be honest with you, like that's disrespectful, especially if you're going to be helping them or they want your help and then they're going to be disrespectful and give you half-truths. That's not right. That's disgusting. You shouldn't be treated that way, you know? So maybe that helps you become more at peace with like kind of like keeping them at bay, and then if they don't go away, kind of saying, you know what, I can't be involved in this. I can't do that. Anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same information. Just right below. The email's down there, too, in case I screwed it up. Thanks again. You have a great day.